In a small village nestled by rolling hills, there was a man named Elias who often wondered about the true meaning of abundance. Every day, he watched his neighbors hustle and scramble, chasing after wealth, food, and security. Yet, despite their hard work, many seemed unfulfilled, always yearning for something more. One bright morning, Elias heard that a teacher named Jesus was visiting the village. Word spread quickly, and soon, the entire town gathered in the square to hear him speak. Jesus stood on a small wooden platform, surrounded by eager faces, each hoping to find answers to their own struggles. As he began to speak, his voice was calm, yet powerful, filled with a quiet strength that drew everyone in. "I have come to tell you that abundance is not found in possessions, nor in wealth," Jesus said. "True abundance is found in love, faith, and gratitude. It is in giving, not receiving, that you will find the fullness of life." Elias felt a stirring in his heart. He had always believed that abundance was about having more food for his family, more land to farm, more coins in his purse. But Jesus' words made him think. What if he had been looking at life all wrong? Jesus continued, "Consider the lilies of the field. They do not toil or spin, yet not even Solomon in all his glory was dressed like one of these. And if God can clothe the flowers, surely he will provide for you. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be given to you." Elias felt a deep ache in his chest. The worries of his life, how he would feed his children, how he would make ends meet, had consumed him for years. He had worked hard but still felt empty. Could it really be true that abundance was not something to chase but to embrace? "Do not be anxious about tomorrow," Jesus said, his voice gentle yet firm. "Each day has enough trouble of its own. Focus on today and trust that what you need will come. Life is a gift, and you are enough." Elias's eyes welled with tears. He looked around at the faces of his neighbors, many of whom seemed to carry the same weight he had. In that moment, he realized that abundance wasn't measured by what they owned, but by how deeply they loved and trusted. As the crowd began to disperse, Elias walked home slowly, feeling lighter than he had in years. That evening, as he sat down to a simple meal with his family, he understood. Abundance was not in the extra coins he had hoped to earn, but in the moments of laughter, the shared bread, and the love that filled their small home. Elias knew now that to live abundantly was not about acquiring more. It was about giving more time, more kindness, more faith. True abundance came from trusting that life, in all its imperfect beauty, was enough. As Elias sat by the fire that night, his heart still heavy with the weight of Jesus' words, he realized that the true meaning of abundance was far deeper than anything he had ever imagined. It wasn't in the material things, but in the love that filled his life and the trust he placed in God. A life abundant wasn't a life that chased after possessions. It was a life that embraced each day with gratitude, knowing that everything they needed would be provided. As he reflected, he couldn't help but think of those who hadn't heard Jesus' message yet, who were still searching for abundance in all the wrong places. It was a message of hope, of faith, and of love that needed to be shared. Remember, Elias thought to himself, if you love what Jesus has taught, if his words bring peace to your heart, share them. Let others know. If you believe in this abundance he speaks of, don't keep it to yourself. He smiled, a sense of peace settling in him for the first time in many years. And in that moment, he could almost hear the words of Jesus echo in his heart once again. If you love me, you will share what I have shown you. If you love Jesus and the abundance he offers, share this story and let others know the path to true fulfillment. Don't forget to like and subscribe if his teachings fill your heart with joy and peace. For in giving, we find our greatest abundance.